Good evening, folks. So my training video from this afternoon is uploading right now. So I trained this afternoon, so I'm not going to go super heavy. Today is volume day inside. I'm going to use it more of a blood flow. So just using bands here. And yes, I'm sore, so we're going to do supination, do some drag cupping, and probably some like side pressure stuff too, but not very much. Just kind of just working the bands here. Kind of just, like I said, supinating into the band, kind of using a little bit of side pressure there. Nothing serious. I'll show you one set of everything like I have been doing. I think that's a better video format than making you guys sit through everything. So you guys get the hint. You know, every set gets a little bit harder. That's kind of the way it works. It's not the first time you guys have worked out, I'm sure. Now my left didn't get as beat up as my right, but my wrist did. Like I said, my video is uploading right now. So from practice today, this is hurting again. So I'm kind of giving my riser a break on my left, and generally wrist-based stuff like into a band I'm fine with, but like lifting weights, supination or pronation. Well, pronation we'll see, but rise definitely. I'm giving it a bit of a break. You know, it's been nagging me and I want to give it a chance to heal up. So this got 40 pounds on it. Again, nothing serious, but just going to kind of drag it and cup it. To be honest with you, I might just do one set tonight and that's it, because I did have practice, and like I said, I don't want to overdo it, because that felt really good. Like that was a good burn. I'll probably do 1 to 2 more sets of the supination into the band, because that always feels really good for blood flow. But that's probably about it. Like I'm going to do 1 set of this, and then my normal stuff, you know, I'll put this back up to what, 52 and a half, and do my normal cupping, you know, before I go to bed. And my pronation and my rise, not on my left, but on my right. good. Honestly, that's about it. Like, I'm not gonna go crazy. I'll probably do, like I said, probably 2 more sets of the supination band work there. Just blood flow, just kicking it off. But while I have you here, since it is such a short video, give me 1 second. 1 second. That way I'm sure that I'm in frame. I'll turn down the music real quick. So, while I have you here, since it is such a short video, you know, I'll kind of give a bit of an after action report for what, you know, practice was today. Because this video will come out after practice. So, I'm under no illusions that, or delusions, that I'm going to somehow win Carolina Carnage. Now, I'm going to try. I'm going to give it my best. But I'd be crazy to think that I'm going to go into one of the biggest tournaments in North Carolina on basically my pro debut, my full pro debut, and just smoke the place. I'm just not that gifted. 1 sec. But I will say this, the training that I've been doing, along with the diet, has been very good and has been obviously paying off. Moving away from max effort stuff and more towards, you know, medium to medium heavy weights, general body strength, stuff like that. Incorporating a lot more bands, doing a lot more volume with hand and wrist based stuff, has really livened up my gains. And today I was able to see if it was going to connect on the table. I just watched an interview with Adam Rosinski and Coach Ray. And one of the things Adam Rosinski said, man, it made so much sense. I mean, he's a smart dude, but one of the things made so much sense, which was, you know, there's a power building phase, and then there's a, you know, you got to build the drivetrain phase. I'm a mechanic, so I understand what he's talking about. You have to be able to put all that power down. You have to be able to use all that power efficiently. If not, it just bleeds off into the ethos. It means nothing. So for me today, not that I'm fresh, because I'm not. I didn't take any days off. As a matter of fact, yesterday I actually pushed heavier than I ever have before, or, you know, for this training. I did, and the video's out there on my Facebook feed. You won't see it on YouTube, but I did isolated pronation with 100 pounds for 50 pulses on my right and 25 pulses on my left. And then as soon as I cut the camera off, I did another 25 pulses on each hand. So I mean, I did this the night before I was practicing with Nick. Nick is no joke. I don't care if Nick takes the next year off. Nick is no joke. He's probably right outside the North Carolina top 10 list for his weight class. I mean, like, if there was a top 15, he'd be in the top 15. Right now, we only have top 10. But he's in the top 15. I'll bet on it, okay? And he's always been somebody that I could go to and, you know, kind of get technical advice from, and, you know, what are you feeling and all that. And like I said, if you're seeing this video, hopefully you've already watched or skimmed through or whatever the practice video that I'm uploading before this video of Nick and I practicing this afternoon. And what I took from that was this. I have gotten a whole lot stronger in the areas that I needed to, but more importantly, I'm becoming efficient in the way that I use that strength on the table. Does that mean that I'm the next Devin Larratt? No. Does it mean that I'm some sort of superstar? No. Does it mean that I'm talking shit? No. I'm very realistic about where I am and what I can do. But it does show me some realistic gains against a known metric. Nick has been pulling with me for 2 years since I started. And today was the first time that I genuinely made him, sweat, genuinely made veins pop out, genuinely got pins on him. I don't care if it's practice or not. It's not like I'm saying I can go beat him in a super match tomorrow. He knows better than that. So don't any of you start thinking that that's what I'm talking about. But it's a known metric. I've never faced Nick in a competition. I have, however, for 2 years practiced with the man almost every week. Okay? And I know where he's at. He knows where I'm at. And when I showed up today, it was a different version of me. And it was good to see. I was proud of the version of me that stepped to the table today. He was proud of the version of me that stepped to the table today. And I'm hoping to continue that, okay? And basically, I only started this portion of the channel because this was a political channel and all that, but as far as this portion of the channel, I only started it to kind of bring you guys along for the journey that I'm on. And if I could help anybody along the way, great. You know what I mean? Like if you're newer than me, or maybe you've got a whole lot more experience than me, but you've forgotten something and I can remind you of something that you forgot and you're like, oh yeah, shit, I knew that. Then I've done my job, right? And for you newer pullers, if you can look at this and go, oh, well, you know what? That'll save me that mistake because that's what I was going to do. Then I've done my job. And that's what I'm trying to do, right? I'm just trying to help the newer guys not make the same mistakes as me, or at least see the mistakes that I'm making. And for the older guys, or the guys that have been in the sport longer, to look at me and go, oh, okay, well he's making progress at a decent pace, or really fast, or not fast enough, or whatever. Today was a good day. I really feel like I put a lot of power down efficiently, and judging by the feedback that I got from Nick, it was all in the right spots. So the training's working, and that's basically the gist of what I was saying. Is the training is working, and I'm going to continue on this path. And again, and I'll say it forever, thank you, all of you, for the ones that have reached out and helped me in any way, shape, or form. I appreciate you. I don't forget those that help me. Believe me, I don't. I also don't forget those that talk shit about me and try to put me down. But it is what it is. I'm going to show up to Carolina Carnage the strongest and the best I've ever been. No ifs, ands, or buts about it. And whatever I do is whatever I do. I'm aiming for gold, of course. And if you asked me that question a week before the tournament, I'm going in there saying I'm going to crush everybody on the list. I don't give a shit. I'm going to be ranked number 1 in North Carolina. Like, you know what I mean? Because that's what I have to do the week before. The week before, I'm Superman. Nobody can touch me. You don't deserve to be breathing the same air as me. That's kind of the way. That's what a fighter's mentality is. But right now, I'm still 7 weeks out, right? So I can be more realistic about it. And I can tell you the truth. There's a lot of guys that I think were close to me before that are not going to be. There's a lot of guys that were, a decent amount above me before. You can't sleep on me. And I'm sure that there's still guys out there that can kick my ass, that are going to be at this tournament. I'm saying, of course, there's guys out there that are better than me. I'm talking about, that are going to be at this tournament. If you fall asleep during the setup, or you fall asleep on the ready go, I'm still dangerous. That's not talking shit. That's just the way it is. So, pardon the camera, guys, because every time we live in a mobile home, so every time we walk past it, the floor shakes.
Oh, I'm
just
sorry.
No, it's not your fault. That's fine. I don't give a shit. If somebody judges me on my damn home, they can kiss my ass.
Oh, they can buy us a new one.
Yeah, they can buy us a new one, exactly. But anyway, yeah, so the training's working. Today was the first time that I've actually gotten to put down the horsepower and see what I was like. And I like the initial results. So we're going to keep going and see what happens. So, you saw some of the footage.
Mm-hmm.
What are you thinking?
Like I said, you have come a long way.
So, it comes with a lot of support from that woman too. So make no mistake about that. If you guys don't have a strong woman behind you, sorry. you need one.
I remember when you and Nick first started. I just
Yeah, yeah. It was literally he would breathe on my arm and it would fall over.
Yeah, it was roles reversed.
Yeah. So anyway, I appreciate you guys. Thank you for coming along. And now I've taken an incredibly short video and turned it into another long one. But if you're still here, I don't know, comment with hashtag gains or growth or anything like that. Talk to you guys later. Have a good one.